A long, long time ago, there was a widow living alone in a village with a baby boy called Muvu Lana. They lived in poverty without the support of the games that the boy's father had once caught to make a living. Decided to end their life of poverty, the boy considered to start hunting. The next day, he went into the forest and cut down branches from the trees. And in the second day, he spent the time making branches into traps. And in the third day, he twisted coconut fibers into ropes. On the fourth day, he set up as many traps as possible. And in the fifth day, he set up the remainder of the traps. On the sixth day, he went to examine the traps, and he had caught so much game. Aside from what they needed for themselves, he took a large amount of them to the big town, where he sold them and bought corn and other food. Suddenly, their house was filled with food, which brought them great fortune for a while. But after a while, when he went to his traps, he found nothing in them day after day. One morning, however, he found that an ape had been caught in one of the traps. When he was about to kill it, it said, "Son of Adams, I'm Niani, the ape. Do not kill me. Take me out of this trap and let me go. Save me from the rain, and I may save you from the sun someday." So Muvu Lana took him out of the trap and let him go. Niani gave Muvu Lana a last piece of advice before going, which is all men are bad, and never do anything good to them, or else they will harm. However, in the next day, the same thing also happened with the snake. He was caught in the trap and told Muvu to let him go. "Come back, son of Adam. Don't call the people from the village to come and kill me. I'm Nyoka, the snake. Let me out of the trap, I pray you. Save me from the rain today, and I may save you from the sun tomorrow. If you need help, I will of course come and help you." Before leaving, the snake also gave the same piece of advice as the ape, which is never do anything good to a man, or else he will harm you back. In the third day, the exact same thing happened to the lion caught in the same trap. Muvu was terrified by the lion, but he said, "Don't run away. I'm Singba Konwe, a very old lion. Let me out of this trap. I will not hurt you. Save me from the rain, and I may save you from the sun if you need help." Before leaving, he also gave the same advice as the ape and the snake, which is never do anything kind to a man, and he might hurt you. However, Muvu's life had returned to poverty after having no gains. So he went on a journey with all the food that they had to find more prey. On the way, Muvu got lost in the forest, and when Muvu was desperate, Niani came and gave him water and food, which helped Muvu to continue going a lot better. Later, as Muvu moved on, he met Simba, who kindly shared part of the game that he had caught. As he moved on, Muvu traveled a long distance until he reached a well. There was a snake inside the well who he had helped. The snake gave him a bag filled with gold and silver and told him to use it for himself. Later on, Muvu found the men who he had helped, and the men invited him to dinner. Discovering his bag filled with luxury, he went to the Sultan and spoke bad about Muvu. Soon, Muvu was quickly tied up. However, the snake just came in time and untied him. This gave Muvu a chance to state his innocence and talk about his journey, which the Sultan had listened. And at last, the man was punished to death by his ungratefulness. The moral of the story will be, always be kind to each other, and when others do something kind to you, be grateful.